love that you're on Twitter right now as well. It makes you so accessible to your fans. So
that's new for me. I never wanted to be that accessible.
No?
No. The whole web and internet thing and having a Facebook and all this stuff, that's never been my type of hype. I've never been involved because I just thought that whole friendship is that word means a lot to me. So somebody saying I'm your friend on Facebook always made me feel funny, like I don't know you and you don't know me. You know, I don't. If it was another word, I'm a wordsmith. I love them. So I know what that word means, and I'm like, that makes me feel uncomfortable. But being on Twitter, I'm learning. I have maybe 27,000 following right now, which is so nice. What I'm learning is it helps to create communities. And the people who have been Twittering or tweeting are very supportive. They're very supportive. They have interesting thoughts. We go back and forth about life, about love, about politics, about being a woman, about I listen to men. Men are talking to me a lot. And I'm like, this is a love village.
It is.
It's a love village. It's good to see my village.
It's a beautiful thing. The friendships that I have made through social media, I have to say, they're different, but they're real. I don't see them as any less valid. You know, it's just in a different medium. It's a different form of communication, and it can be so immediate and so gratifying. So
I didn't understand that before.
Yes.
You know, that the whole, internet thing kind of scared me. And then when I did look on the internet and I would check out myself, it would be so many hateful things.
Oh, yeah.
Hurtful things. And I was like, I don't like you. I'm going to stay away from you. You're not healthy. You're mean.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be. And I'm noticing that people are very supportive.
Yeah.
And are seeing my effort to be healthy, be well, and that's good. That feels really, really good.
Oh my God, it's so easy to talk to you. Okay, I want to ask you about your new album and your new music. And there's a gritty hip-hop kind of rawness to your first single. And I love it. And I was like, where is the sample from? And I saw that it's Special Ed. I love Special Ed.
Me too.
It's so awesome that you're doing that. So talk to me, our last question, about your new music and your new sound, and what do you want fans to experience with you in this new chapter of your musical evolution?
Well, I'm learning some things about my life and about life, and I'm sharing some things on the record that they are a little challenging for me. I mean, I know people say all kinds of things in music today, but I'm hoping that that women will see themselves and men will see us too. That's the hope. It's grittier music because I'm stronger than I was before, so I feel a certain level of power in my being. I used to, in fact, I never stopped. I've always loved hip-hop, always. But I'm from a generation of storytellers. I'm from a generation of just sick break beats. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So I heard the music from the 60s and 50s in my household. I watched the disco and enjoyed that growing up, and the 80s born hip-hop music, and I felt like this was such a reflection of myself that here I am now, and I don't want to depart from it. I'd like to add some new things. Musically it's a mixture of a lot. Old school hip-hop, storytelling, some jazz, some funk, definitely some folk. There's a folk song. I don't know if it's folk. It sounds real pure to me. I don't know what else to call it. I did it in one take, and I prefer to do things like that where I'm being as honest as possible, even if it's the wrong note.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily care for auto-tune.
Right.
I think Joan Baez was just a pure singer.
Oh, I love her.
You know, Billie Holiday, who I didn't understand initially, but that's a pure singer. That's all heart and grit and gut
And pain.
and pain and honesty and passion and confusion, and that's the stuff that makes, for me anyway, that's the stuff that makes great music. So I'm hoping that because I've been real open on this record, that people will see themselves and also have a good time with it. Somebody's going to make some babies.
Yes.
Somebody's going to come into their own sexual revolution. Somebody is going to come into their own woman power. And I say that in the best possible way. That there's power in them rolling hills. And as soon as we realize that, we can change the world. I believe it wholeheartedly. Women are the vessel for other human beings to come into this world, and we need to recognize ourselves and have real power in that. Even if we choose not to have children, there's a grace that can be maintained that will inspire others around us. We can do this. We don't like what's happening in our communities. We can change it. We don't like what's happening in our bed. We can change it today. And we have to make a decision. It's mind over matter. I think maybe a lot of us have been controlled by our desires, our physical desires. And that's fine. That's fine. But it can't maintain you. You have to be more. I have to be more. I have to be more than what I want downstairs. You know what I'm saying?
I totally know what you're saying.
I'm a divorcee. I've had a failed engagement, and I have a son. And now I have to look at myself and really really pay attention to what I want out of this life. And I don't want to be I don't want to be physically satisfied and emotionally lonely. That's not good enough.
No.
Not for me. So those are some of the things that are lightly painted in this record and touched upon. And whatever revelations and realizations that somebody has listening to this music, I just hope it's good for them. That's all. The rest, I don't know.
Well, my last thing, I want to tweet you, Jill. I'm just going to put that out there. And there's a lot of love and appreciation for you, you know, and you're going to build your own online community, and the hate can stay outside of that. So I, as a person on Twitter, I'm so happy that you're part of it now, and thank you so much. It's been more than a pleasure. It's been an honor to speak with you. So thank you
very much. It's been very nice speaking to you as well.
Thank you.
It's a good day.